DVT video vlog. Today I'm going to explain about characteristics of dashboard. Here is the characteristics of a dashboard. Dashboard is a very unique and powerful way to represent data-based intelligence using data visualization techniques. In this dashboard, we have to display relevant actionable data as well as track stats and key performance indicators like KPIs. Dashboard should present this data in a quick, easy to scan format with the most relevant information understandable at a glance. Here is a dashboard is a visual display of the most important information needed to achieve one or more objectives consolidated and arranged on a single screen so that information can be monitored at a glance. Here is the outline strategic analytical, operational, and informational examples as well as fundamental principles that lie at the heart of every successful dashboards, regardless of its type. It is a key feature in laying the foundation of successful dashboard. Data visualization is the data via graphics and pictures. It is useful for the primary objective to help the decision makers to identify patterns or understand difficult concepts, applications. Designer purpose in the designing data visualization is to create and deliverable that can be well received and easily understood by a reader. All design choice and particular implementation must serve this process. Here is the characteristics of key characteristics of great dashboards. An effective dashboard shows actionable and useful information at a glance. It simplifies the visual representation of the complex data and helps stakeholders understand, analyze, and present key insights. Here is the great dashboards are clear, intuitive, and customizable. They communicate information quickly. The display information clearly and effectively. They show trends and changes in data over time. They are easily customizable. The most important wedges and data components are effectively presented in a limited space. Here is the great dashboards provides everything one click away. All essential information is immediately accessible. Data is prioritized. Information is displayed clearly in visual hierarchy on one screen. The design provides a coherent overview that includes sparse, clear initial data with additional opportunities to drill down for more. Elements chart table form are displayed in a minimized view with the ability to bring more details in a model window or go to a page more detail. The design improves usability with fingers, allowing users to customize how data is displayed and filters content using labels, categories, and KPIs. Reduced complexity provides clarity. In a world overwhelmed with your data, providing clear information is one of the most difficult things to accomplish. Presenting only the most relevant data on dashboards is essential. The more information we display, the harder it is for users to find what they need when they face too much data to select from. Designers should display only the most relevant subset. We need to prioritize and more carefully for misleading and unclear metrics. Effective dashboard design this decisions should be guided. The project goals, the nature of the data, the needs of users. The core objective of a dashboard is to make complex information accessible and easy to digest. Therefore, interface representing the data should be clean and straightforward in order to minimize users' cognitive load and time spent searching. And the information architecture should be present for the essential data first, while allowing access to supporting the secondary matrices, and a progressive drill down system should be designed that starts with a general overview and then goes to the more detail. It facilitates data prioritization and creates clarity, determining dashboards, goals, and displaying appropriate data. When designing dashboards, unsuccessful dashboard designer starts with a well-defined set of goals, focusing on the problem to solve and the key actionable insights people need to take away from the data. Good decision goals promote efficient and precise execution. Employing the SMART framework for a goal setting puts the focus on specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time based objectives. A key questions to ask with when determining dashboard design goals: how many steps to be users need to achieve a goal? Uh, to determine what the goal with the specific dashboard design may be, define it by asking what specific problem is to design going to solve for the user. The answer will be provide insights on what matrices, properties, values, visualize, and data are of consequence. Goal-centric design focuses on solution to real problems and is the foundation for all great dashboard design. Start with a clear understanding of business objectives, consider user goals, and they convey the key information that needs to be communicated. Here is the context in the dashboard design. One of the biggest challenges of the dashboard design is serving multiple personas. Once each role is defined, it becomes critical to understand where their needs overlap and where they diverge. Effective communication is a underlying principle of every successful dashboard design. Foreseeing potential scenarios in which users may find themselves with contribute to better understanding of the user circumstances. Always keep users content context in mind when designing identity, their technical knowledge, their familiarity with the system overall, their goals, and so on. The color palette used in the dashboard design should also be considered as a context. Many business to business SaaS product dashboards are designed in the dark themed UI because they are also used for several hours straight. Dark themed UIs can be reduce eye strain and support visual clarity within the interface. However, taking this approach requires a careful evaluation of the design direction, the advantages and disadvantages of the potential pitfalls as outlined in the previous design. Better dashboard design with user research. User research helps create an environmental in which users are presented with data that is relevant, clear, and concise. This helps them think about the context and the data they are looking for rather than how to use and access it. Some dashboards have to work or be effortlessly customizable to users of different roles. Looking at the same basic dashboard, user research is important because it helps determine the user goals, mental models, environmental context, and pain points. These are the factors that greatly influence final dashboard design. User experience designer, researcher, and author Mike Pionesky notes that the process of understanding the impact of the design on an audience, a designer has to define the different user types and understand where their goals are the same and where they differ, what information is more actionable to one user type as another. They must consider if there needs to be a different layout from one user type to another. or if there is a solution for a more general use case. Taking this in mind, it's a good idea to start rudimentary wireframes and move on to prototypes that can be tested with actual users during a user research phase. Truly valuable insight can come out of a shorter 5 users. Progressive disclosure in dashboard design. Progressive disclosure is a technique which is used to maintain a user's attention by reducing cluster, creating a system of progressive disclosure assistance in creating user-centric environment which helps prioritize using attention, avoid make mistakes, and save time. It is also allows user to focus on key features that matter to them and not to be forced to go through all the features, including the one they don't need or not interested in. Progressive disclosure is a dashboard design best practice that will also reduce error rate considerably. It will improve efficiency and help users improve their understanding of dashboards when a system is based on feature prioritization. Here is the animation of a great way to satisfy a variety of user needs while also fulfilling multiple functions. It is a great option to use while data and visuals are being loaded, and it is advanced progressive disclosure solution creates a sense of progress and constant feedback, thereby reducing user increasing. Here is the advantages of progressive, providing users with a something to look at partial data display and rather than making them wait, providing users to clear expectation of uploading steps and creating an understanding way of information is presented hierarchically. Here is the potential uses with the progressive disclosure and loading of data includes using the indicators and disclosures is an appropriate manner. Short loading times and endless steps will create distraction. Work against usability principles. A lag in the retrieval of data without a clear indicator of the progress can lead to user certainly and become higher. Here is the summary. Dashboards are more powerful way to communicate data and information, especially with the user-centered, goal-centric design that follow the dashboard design, but best practices and proper data visualization. Although even dashboards is has its own goals, requirements, and limitations. Following these are the fundamental principles will help in creating outstanding designs regardless of the specifies. First and foremost, empathize with your user types and understanding their goals. Convey a clear story to users by making use of suggestive visuals, labels, progressive disclosure techniques, and animation. Make the complex things easy by applying user research techniques. Reveal data and information at the appropriate time in a drill down system. Use data visualization to express information in a meaningful way. Thank you.